Knicks lose 103-101. It was a tough loss, man, but listen, we got our money's worth, man. We're going to break it all down for you, give you our takeaways, our player ratings. We're going to get into the statement game winners. A couple people walked away with $10 NBA store gift cards. And, of course, we want to hear from you guys. The phone lines are up, 657-383-1509. Let's get into it right now.
Knicks Fan TV. Y'all watching Knicks Fan TV.
All right, bro. Thanks, man.
Post-game live, CP from the Knicks Fan TV. My man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show. Jay Ellis, did you wake up today thinking we was going to have a good show tonight?
I always wake up thinking we're gonna have a good show.
We always gonna have a good show, but I didn't know this. I didn't know this one was gonna be a nail biter like it was, man. There's so much things to unpack. I mean, where can we start, man? Dotson was freed. They freed the boy Dotson tonight, man.
Free Dot, baby.
Free Dot. Let's go. There's so much stuff to unpack, man. I mean, where do we go? Give me your takeaways, man. Give me your takeaways. What'd you see out there?
Oh man, jeez. Where do I even start? All right, first of all,
look like the stream is
that was very
The stream is choppy. Hold on, people. The stream is a little bit choppy. Give me a second here. Let me fix what's going on here. Hang on. Let me stop the stream and start it over. My fault, people. Technical. All right, let's see how this is. All right, how's the stream? Testing the stream. All right, I think this looks a little bit better. All right, back again, people. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Once again, a little bit of technical difficulties on the stream. It happens. Thanks for sticking with us. CP from the Knicks Fan TV. My man Jay Ellis from the Nick of Time show. Knicks go down 103-101. Jay Ellis, give me some takeaways, man. What you see out there, bro? It was a tough loss, man. Tough loss.
Yeah, it was a very, very, very tough loss. But shout out to Brooklyn for having the sirens play in the background.
Every time we go live, there's some sirens going on in Brooklyn. But shout out to Brooklyn still.
That's like our unofficial third member of the Sirens in Brooklyn.
Facts.
Basically, there's a lot to touch on.
Man.
The Knox thing. Knox went down.
Tough to see the Rook go down, man.
Yeah, the Rook went down, sprayed his ankle, and the X-rays came back negative, so he should be fine, even though it was kind of scary because he couldn't walk off on his own power.
Yeah, that was tough because at first I thought it might have been a knee. So then when they showed the replay, I was like, oh, just a bad sprain. But I would expect a couple weeks at least. I would expect a couple weeks, man.
I would say that looks like a 2-weeker.
Yeah. I would start this off from probably the second quarter. Because in the first, Boston was handling us in the first. You know what I'm saying? I thought Baines and Horford were kind of hurting Canner out there. Lance was getting abused out there. He was overmatched. I thought Frank it was admirable defensively on Tatum. Tatum still got off a little bit, but I think Frank was able to hold it down in the beginning stretches. Second quarter is where I really like to kick this off because Noah Vonleh, Trier, and the boy Dot brought us back into that game, man. Let's talk about that, man.
Yeah, the second unit, man. That's kind of what I was getting to. When Knox went down, it kind of left the door open for Dot to get some minutes. And we were a little bit in a deficit, but the second unit of, I think it was Baker.
Yeah, Baker. Hey,
Dot,
the Baker haters. You can't. I mean, Baker played all right tonight too, man. You got to give credit where credit is due, man.
He bothered Kyrie. He bothered his fadeaway jump shots today. But it was I forgot. Was it Vonleh, Baker, Dot? Who am I missing? Trier. Yeah, and Mario.
Yeah, Mario. Yep.
That unit kind of brought us back to life. Dotson hit back-to-back threes. Trier went a little bit of a tear. The defense was clicking to turn to offense, and it made it interesting. Next thing you know, we're down 2 points at the half. So
back-to-back threes, but
Yeah.
we finally freed Davian Dotson, and he rewarded us, Jay Ellis. He rewarded. I was happy to see that, man. We was on Twitter. Twitter was going off with the Dotson stuff, man.
Yeah,
It was a beautiful thing to see Dotson out there getting playing time. I mean, and I figured he was gonna get that time with us coming on the second of a back-to-back. I mean, that's why I figured he was gonna log the minutes that he did tonight. And
I hoped he did, but I'm thinking he was playing. It seemed like he was playing more of a small forwardish role. I'm not sure if he would have if Knox didn't go down. That's the thing.
I don't think so. And I'm not sure if this is an indication of what the future may hold, because I'm still not sure where his playing time is going to come from.
Well, if you're looking at Mario Hezonja played 9 minutes a day.
Yeah.
Now, there was a point, I forgot what quarter it was, where I feel like the coach got frustrated because he was one of those hand down, man down situations.
Yeah.
Celtics coming back on a fast break, put up 3. Mario was looking OD lazy. Coach called timeout. And you never seen him in the game again.
You never got back in the game. Yo, Mario, we looking for you, Mario, man. We looking for Mario, bro.
Stop with the lazy shit, man. Stop it.
I mean, listen, we gonna give him some time, man. But Mario, I'm hearing a lot of excuses for Mario, man, and not a lot of action, man. Not a lot of action. But anyway, listen, I mean, there's so much more to take away from this game. I can't even dwell on him, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you can't. I can accept, like, okay, you missed the rotation, but I can't accept laziness, man. I can't do it. That does it for me.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't. You didn't even try.
I mean, listen, man. Because when we were getting crushed in the paint, Vonleh came and held it down.
Vonleh, lock that man up.
Noah Vonleh came and held it down, man. And in my statement games yesterday, my bold statement was Vonleh over 7.5 rebounds. And he broke that in the second quarter. Had finished with 10, I believe, in the second quarter. Boarding, paint presence, interior defense. Vonleh held it down for that second unit, man. You know what I mean?
You know what I love about Vonleh, which I feel like we need to keep this guy. He's such a blend of speed and power.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of those guys in the NBA. There was a point out there when he was guarding Kyrie Irving out there on the island.
Yeah.
And Kyrie thought he was going to be able to just pull up and shoot a 3 over him. And that wasn't going to happen with Vonleh there. He balanced pretty well.
Yo, Vonleh, man. Like I said, man, I've been trying to evaluate this dude this year on the Kylo Quinn equation. You know what I mean? Is he going to come in and kind of give us what KO gave us in that backup role? And so far, so good. So far, so good, man.
Yeah.
The dude, he's been efficient. He's played fairly smart out there, and he's playing defense, man. He's playing defense.
He's not the passer that KO is, and he doesn't block shots like he does, but positionally, he's in the right spots. He's mobile enough to he's more mobile than KO to cover those pick and rolls, and he's just a bully on the board. So
yeah.
I'll take it. I'll take that any day of the week.
Facts. Where I saw the game, and when we finished the half, I was like, we can win this game. This game is winnable. I thought Boston, by and large, it looked like a team that was coming off of another road game back to back. No excuses, but they looked a step slow out there. No Hayward. But so I thought the game was within reach at halftime, and I thought we could have definitely won that game. But where I think the game got away from us was in the third quarter, at the free throw line. I thought we got into the bonus early, a lot of ticky-tack fouls, a lot of bad fouls on our part, and we missed quite a few free throws. I got to go back. I'm not sure how many we missed exactly in that quarter, but we missed quite a few free throws in the third quarter. And, Boston was able to capitalize on that, and I think they pushed the lead to about 8 closing the quarter.
We definitely was in the game and choked on the free throw line.
Yeah, we choked. We choked on the free throw line. Man. Then the fourth quarter. Cardiac kids, man, and so much to unpack for that fourth quarter, man. Interesting to see the 3-guard lineup that he went with. No Frank. What did you think? What did you think about that?
I don't know. I didn't mind it too much.
Yeah.
I mean, his defense was cool, but it seemed like Burke was kind of diming pretty good today.
Yeah.
Uh, he had a couple of steals as well. Frank's shot was a little off today, even though it looked on. All the shots looked like they were about to go in, but they didn't quite make it.
Facts.
He'll get his shot though. He'll get his shots
Yeah.
to do it.
I thought, you know what? Yeah, I can't hate on Frank not playing. I thought ISO did a commendable job in his minutes, both in the second quarter and the closeout. I thought ISO did a pretty good job, and I thought Burke did a much better job running the offense in the second half, the third and the fourth quarter. I thought Trey did a great job of settling us down. I thought the half-court offense was a bit more structured. You know, we were running the dribble handoffs, we were running the pick and roll. You know, I thought we were a bit more intentional in what we was trying to do out there in the offensive end. So I thought the offense was running pretty well in the fourth quarter. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's why he kind of stayed in the game. And
yeah,
I mean, at the end, it was a Kyrie Irving show, so it gets harder because that's that offense defense thing that you have trouble with, because Trey was doing well, setting up the offense pretty well. I always felt like he was a better passer, or he was better running the offense than most people gave him credit for. Especially like I said, I keep saying he averaged 7 assists as a starter last year.
Yeah.
And I see like him and Cantor have a good rapport. I was seeing that in preseason. I was seeing it in the open practice. I was waiting for him to put it all together, and he didn't. The shots were still a little off today.
Shots were a little bit off. Shots were a little bit off. Shots were definitely a little bit off. But I thought by and large, I thought Trey played. I thought he played a good game, and we'll get back to that final play. But Timmy, what more can you say, man? The kid, he wants it. He knows that without Porzingis, he needs to be the guy. And listen, by and large, 3 good games. Timmy's been carrying us, man. Him and Canna have been carrying us, and they've taken it on their backs. And you know Canna's gonna deliver his typical self. That 6th foul that they called on him was ridiculous. That reaching foul was ridiculous on Canna.
Yo, Cantor was battling Al Horford and the refs all night, man.
Yeah. That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous.
There was a few fouls where there was one foul where he would jump straight up, and he ruled a verticality perfectly, played it perfectly, and he got called for a foul there.
Yeah.
And towards the end, the strip of I think Smart coming through the hole, he got caught another foul there.
That was a 6. The strip on Smart was a 6, man. It was ridiculous. And we're gonna get to the phones in a second, but once we finish breaking this game down, that strip on Smart was ridiculous, man.
That was horrible. What did you think? But get back to the Cantor thing though.
Mm-hmm.
The coach tried a few things that somebody from the chat was talking about yesterday, and I actually talked about in the beginning of the season, was the lineups changes. We had Robinson with Cantor, and we also had Vonleh with Cantor today.
Yeah,
so that was interesting to see how that was going to turn out.
My thoughts on that: I think you have to give Robinson. It didn't work, and you knew it wasn't going to work, but you had to give Robinson some minutes to see how he would, blend in out there. And they exposed him. He's raw. You saw he twisted his ankle as soon as he came back in. That's something to watch, man. I'm telling you, he's gonna have them nagging injuries all year, man, because he's just not used to this right now. So, growing pains on Robinson. They try to spread him out and bring him up top, out on the paint, and Morris was hurting him out there. But learning experience. I knew it wasn't working, but I had no problem with it. In terms of Vonleh and Cantor, I seen a lot of people asking for Vonleh to start. My only question is, we have no depth. Vonleh has to come off the bench just for the simple fact that we just don't have any depth right now. So you're going to have to live with Lance at the 4.
Yeah, I can definitely see him kind of helping close games in certain situations.
Close games, yes. Yeah. Close games. But
starting
now. Nah, he can't start. He can't start. So we're down 6 with, I believe, how much time was left when Timmy went off, man? I believe it was... I don't remember how much time was left, man. Down 6. And I was just saying to myself, like, yo, we need Tim Hardaway Jr. to hit 2 threes right here.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, they finally run him off some screens. He sets his feet, and both shots, I was like, yo, he got this. Bang.
It's funny. Tim is an interesting guy, man. Because Tim, and we saw a little bit of this last year, too. Tim can frustrate you for a few quarters.
Yeah.
and then that last 2 minutes hit some big shots for you because he's just like fearless and hits them.
Timmy
like,
Starks. Timmy Starks, bro. That's what I called him last year, bro. The cardiac kid, man.
Yeah, exactly. So you just don't know what you're gonna get from him from game to game. Like his shooting percentage wasn't good this game and last game.
Yeah.
But it's like the last 2 or 3 minutes, he was kind of keeping it close for us. Hit some big shots for us. We couldn't. Too bad we couldn't pull it off today.
Too bad, man. Too bad we couldn't pull it off. But I'm proud of the effort, man. I'm proud of the effort. And then the announcers basically said in that fourth quarter it was Kyrie time, and it was Kyrie time. You know what I mean? And Kyrie hit some real tough shots, man. I think after that Timmy 3, I mean that one up and under, typical Kyrie, man. Typical Kyrie.
And that's the difference between having like a superstar on the team and a veteran team.
A closer.
Yeah, the closers. Like I wanted us to win, but I knew if it got close, the difference is probably gonna be Kyrie Irving because we don't have
that was equal
guy on our squad to bring it home.
How about Tatum? Oof, that Tatum shot was deadly, boy. That Tatum shot was deadly. Oh yeah, I saw it.
I saw it coming. I was like, yo, he's gonna do the fadeaway, turn over the left shoulder from the side. I saw it coming as soon as he got the rebound.
And you know who that reminded me of?
I was thinking about Pierce a little bit.
Kobe.
Oh, Kobe. Oh,
because Kobe was been working with that boy all summer, man. Yo,
was working with Kobe.
All his moves, I was like, yo, that looked like Kobe right there. Kobe's in his hair. That was a tough shot, man. There was nothing we could do right there.
But it's all muscle memory, so you don't even have to think about it. Just get to that certain spot on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah, that was tough, man. That was tough. But you know what? Like I said, man, I was proud of these guys, man. I think one thing for sure that we've seen is that they're gonna fight. You know what I mean? They're gonna fight. And Fizdale's just out there wearing himself out, man. Yo, I love Fizdale's emotions, man. He's like us.
Yeah, man. He's just like he's a fan, man.
He's a fan, man. Fizdale's a fan.
I ain't beat, man. That guy's from New York, bro.
Yeah.
He acts like a New Yorker.
It's crazy, man. And then, the Trey 3 at the end, they bailed him out. It was a terrible shot with that much time left. But they end up bailing him out. And and then, he missed once he missed the first one, that was it. I never feel like you can get those intentional bricks and 2-pointers after that. It's just damn near impossible.
It's crazy because as good as Trey is in the mid-range game, even though he hasn't really shown that much this season, his free throw shooting hasn't been good.
Yeah. Yep.
And I just don't understand how he's so good in the mid-range game during the game, but the free throws never fall.
Fact.
So once he got fouled, I kind of figured I was like, yeah, he's not gonna hit. He's not gonna hit it off. I felt it just from his history with us. But I know he's gonna be hard for him to sleep tonight, man. He's not gonna sleep at all.
Yeah, it was tough, man. Yo, Trigger, if you watching, and he's a friend of the program, man. Trey, don't worry about it, Trey, man. It was a valiant effort by the squad. We were proud of you guys still, man.
Yeah, man.
Proud of you guys.
Just build off of that, man.
Yeah, we just got to build off of it. Man. Once again, back to the reset. This is Post Game Live. Shout out to everybody in the nation watching right now. Shout out to everybody on YouTube, on Periscope. If you're watching us on Posting and Toasting, if you're watching this on Twitter, if you're watching us on KnicksFilmSchool.com, hey, we everywhere, man. So shout out to everybody watching. Leave us some comments in the YouTube chat. Leave us some comments on Periscope. We will read them and pick those out, get back to you. We're also going to get to the phones. What else, Jay Ellis? Tonight's fan poll, real quick. Tonight's fan poll. So we semi-named the chat last night Knicks Nation. The vote, Knicks Nation won the vote for the chat. And then there was one more nominee for Chattison Square Garden. So tonight's vote in the fan poll is the finals. Knicks Nation or Chattison Square Garden. We are going to name the chat once and for all tonight. And that's going to be it, man. We're going to make it official, man. Go ahead, Jails.
Okay. All right. I didn't add my fan poll. Me add my fan poll. But man. All
right, in the meantime, I'm going to run to the phones right now. 347, you're on the line. Hello. All right. Don't have him. Let's go to